I have just landed at Paris Charles de Gaulle Airport, and I'm going to show you a step-by-step guide to go from here to Marne la Vallee Chessy, which is the station for Disneyland Paris, using the TGV, which is the fast train. Hi everyone, how's life, and welcome back to another one of my videos. Welcome to a bit of a travel day vlog where currently, as you can see, I am at Heathrow Airport. I've just checked into my flight with BA as I'm going to be flying from London to Paris this afternoon. My flight is at 1 p.m. and if you've watched my channel for a while, you would know that I very rarely fly from London to Paris. I travel to Paris on a very regular basis, but generally speaking, I tend to take the Eurostar because it's just a lot more convenient. If you live in London, getting to St. Pancras station, hopping on the train and getting to Paris, then getting on the RER makes things, in my opinion, much easier. However, for this particular trip, it was quite last minute, and Eurostar train tickets can be good if you book them in advance, and I've been a member of their loyalty scheme for many years at this point. I'm at the highest level, so generally speaking, I can get very good offers, discounts, etc. But for whatever reason, today, which is a Thursday, was just too expensive. It would have worked out about £250, maybe even £300 for my return journey with Eurostar. So instead, I decided to give flying a go, and believe it or not, I managed to get my return flight with BA from London to Paris and back for exactly 10 UK pounds. That's right, 10, just 10 British pounds, which is ridiculous for an international flight if you think about it. Now, obviously I did use my points, my miles, but even so, I think £10 is amazing. It's not even the cheapest I've ever flown with BA. One time I think I only paid about 50p, again, using my points, but either way, £10 is amazing, and I thought I would take this opportunity to show you how to get on the train from CDG Airport. So once I get to Paris, I'm going to show you the exact route to get on the high-speed train that gets you from Paris Charles de Gaulle Airport all the way to Marne la Vallee Chessy, which is the train station for Disneyland Paris. So without further ado, I'm going to head through security, get all my checks done, and see you at the boarding area. Well, I've just been through security, and it looks like for my flight, which is the 13 o'clock flight to Paris, I need to go to gate A19. Security was quick and easy, by the way. Not pleasant necessarily. The staff member working wasn't the friendliest, but it was quick. All the departure gates are downstairs, and like I said, mine is A19. I think it should only take about 10 minutes to get there, hopefully. Here we are, gate A19. I would say it was almost exactly 10 minutes from where I was, and you can see the details over there. Paris CDG, 1 p.m. Now I'm on an aisle seat, and I do have somebody sat next to me, because the annoying thing with BA is that they do charge you for seat selection, and it was £25 for me to be able to select my seat when I booked a £10 flight. So obviously I wasn't going to do that, but that does mean that I only got my seat today when I checked in, and you know, I had one of the last seats available, which is why it's not a window seat, but it's fine. The flight is extremely short, but I did want to just mention that because having somebody next to me means that I probably won't be vlogging much whilst I'm on the flight. We might go to a little montage, and then I'll see you when we land in Paris. Well, I've just landed in Paris. The flight took less than an hour, I would say. It was so quick, to the point where our bags aren't even here yet. It says that they should arrive in the next 8 or 9 minutes, and obviously passport control also was very quick. So yeah, now it's just a matter of waiting for my small suitcase that I decided to check in, because why not? And then we're going to be getting the high-speed train, the TGV, to Disneyland Paris. Whilst we wait, I thought I would show you the process of booking your ticket. So I normally just use Trainline. Obviously you've got the Paris airport there, Marne la Vallee Chessy. We're going to have a look at the times and prices now, and there you go. Looks like the the next one that we can take is the 1612 one, so in just under an hour's time it's going to be about £23. But there are other times available. For instance, the next one would be at 1619, also the same price, then one at 1633, 1650. It says that's the fastest actually, only by 1 minute though. This one's 10 minutes, the other two so far has been 11 or 12 minutes. But as you can see, they are pretty frequent, the trains from here to Disneyland Paris. What I will say though is that generally they're a little bit cheaper than £22. I think today is just a busy day for travel, that's why the Eurostar prices were extremely high as well. So yeah, £22 though I don't think it's too bad. You might think it's bad because the journey is only 10 minutes, but the convenience of getting from this airport to Disneyland Paris within 10 minutes or 15 minutes makes it worth the £22 in my opinion, because your other option of course is to get the metro, the RER, or you can hire a taxi or a private transfer. All of those will take longer than just 10 or 15 minutes. So I think I'm actually going to go ahead and book my train, the 1612 one, which gets me to Marne la Vallee Chessy at 1623. It's only a 12-minute journey, but considering first class is only 90p more, may as well go for that. You can of course book your return at the same time if you would wish to. However, I prefer to do it last minute because sometimes you get better deals, and also that way I can be a bit more flexible as well. There you go, my ticket is all booked. Now we just have to wait for my suitcase to arrive. Hopefully it should be here soon because they said they should arrive around 15:21. It's currently 20 minutes past 3, so yeah, I'm hopeful. I did also want to quickly mention that of course you can book your train ticket from here to Marne la Vallee before you even board your flight. You can book it in advance if you prefer to. I generally prefer doing it when I actually land because that way I know what the time is, if there's any delays with the flight, etc. Because the tickets are non-refundable, so if you don't want to miss out on £22 or £17-18, which is what the normal price is, then it might be best to wait until you arrive so that you know exactly what time to book it for. And just like that, I've got my suitcase. It took a little bit longer than expected for it to arrive, and I was starting to worry a little bit, but it's only 3:45 at the moment, so we've still got plenty of time. But this is actually why it might be better to wait until you've got your luggage before you book your train, especially if there's a big group of you, if you're here with other people, if you have multiple suitcases, just to be on the safe side. I just quickly went into the toilet to freshen up a little bit, and I would recommend you doing the same when you land here at Terminal 2C, because once you get to the train station you will have to pay for toilets. But anyway, we just need to follow the signs for the station. So the first sign we're seeing here is over there. It's your exit, but it also takes you to transports, including the train. We have another sign over here, and I'm actually going to keep the camera rolling so that we can see exactly how long it's going to take us. So there you go. There are signs here for taxi, so if you would like to get yourself a taxi, or if you have a private transfer book, then this is going to be where you can get those. Here we've got another sign which says train station, gare. Gare is the word for train station or station in French. So we are just gonna keep walking straight, and I'm pretty sure it's literally like a straight walk all the way to the station. Oh, look at this. Paris vous aime. I love you too, Paris. Let's carry on. Again, there's a sign up there for taxi, so if you are getting a taxi, then these are the only official ones. There's actually announcements across the airport quite often that say make sure to get in an official taxi, don't just take up anybody's offer to take you somewhere. Again, another sign here for the gare, the train station, and also the RER as well, which is the overground / metro. And look at me, this is me. I actually want to take a quick photo of this sign for the thumbnail of this video in case you're interested. There you go. So that added maybe 3 seconds to the journey, but we're honestly so close at this point that it really doesn't matter. So we're about to get to our first travelator, or what I like to call the people mover, because it's more fun that way. Here we are, train station up there, so we should be there within the next minute at the most. In fact, there you go. I'm going to stop the time watch now because the only other thing that's left to do is to go down the escalators and we will be at the station properly. And that's it. We're at the train station. The whole journey from Terminal 2C, which is where I landed, to here took about 3.5 minutes maximum. That's including the little stop that I did to do the thumbnail photo. Now, of course, depending on which terminal you land at, the journey might take a little bit longer, a little bit shorter. 2C is actually one of the closest to the train station, so that's quite lucky. I also want to show you that they do have a relais shop over there. They've got a brioche dorée, which is one of my favorite places to get coffee from in France. So if you wanted to grab yourself a snack, or if you got here early and still had a bit of waiting to do, then they do have options over there. But we've only got about 10 minutes until our train, so I'm going to start making my way down. You have to go 2 flights of escalators down, so we're about to go down the first one. And over there you can see this giant board with all the different flights happening currently from Charles de Gaulle Airport. We've then got one more flight of escalators to take, and this is it. In front of me you can literally see the hustle and bustle of the train station, the Gare at Charles de Gaulle Airport. They have even more snack options down here, some vending machines, another relais shop, etc. And these boards are what you need to figure out exactly what time your train's arriving. Obviously we're on the 1612 one, which is platform number 5. The green ones are the arrival, so you don't need to worry about that. Just worry about the blue signs. Worth noting as well that if for whatever reason you would prefer to buy your tickets for the TGV in person, then they do actually have an office over there where you can go and do so. But without further ado, let's head on to platform 5. Staff members have just scanned my ticket. We're all good to go. Still have about 7 minutes or so. Bonjour. Until our train arrives. And it's a beautiful, very spacious and airy station, I have to say, especially if you land in the afternoon time like I have. It's nice to have some sun coming through. But yeah, platform 5, just over there. The current time is about 8 minutes past 4, so hopefully our train should be here in the next 4 minutes. Now you do have this map of the train here, which is actually very useful so that you know exactly where to be before the train arrives, especially because this is quite a short train. I randomly booked myself a first class ticket because it was 90p more expensive than the regular one, so I actually have a carriage booked for me, which is carriage number 1, and for that I need to go towards H, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. But even if you don't have a carriage, just make sure you're standing in one of the letters where the train is going to actually stop at, because if you stand all the way on the other side of the platform, for instance, perhaps you won't even be able to get on the train because the trains are quite short. The train has arrived. Hopefully it's not going to be overly busy. Okay, I'm on the train. It's not overly busy, but because it's only a 10-minute journey, I thought I might as well just stand here. I didn't even end up going to my carriage. I'm actually in carriage 4 right now. So that's 90p that I spent for no reason for that first class, but it's okay. The reason these trains can often be busy is because, generally speaking, they obviously are not just going to go from here to Marne la Vallee and there. A lot of them go to loads of different areas in France. This one actually goes to Lyon after this and then ends up in Marseille. So a lot of people are here for long-term travel, but we're here for just 10 minutes. And if you're new to TGV trains in France, they generally have 2 levels, so you can either sit on the top level or in the bottom, or just do what I'm doing and stand somewhere in the middle because your journey is only 10 minutes. Here we go, we've started to move. Bye Charles de Gaulle Airport, see you in Disneyland Paris. Marne la Vallee Chessy. Marne la Vallee Chessy, next stop. And just like that, here we are, Marne la Vallee Chessy, the train station for Disneyland Paris. That behind me is the high-speed train that got us here in exactly 11 minutes, which is nothing. I think that's worth £22. Although in some ways, it does feel a little strange that I paid less for my flight than I did for the train. Anyway, let's take this escalator up to the main part of the train station, and we're practically here. I love traveling by train. Honestly, this is why I generally, prefer traveling with the Eurostar, but on the occasions that I can't travel with the Eurostar for whatever reason, today being the fact that the price for the Eurostar was just a little bit too much for my budget, then when I get the plane, at least I know that I can still go on a train and be in Marne la Vallee train station very easily. And all you need to do now is to just step out of the station. It's a gorgeous day today. Let's head out. And right opposite me, you will find some of the buses to the partner hotels, as well as the official Disneyland Paris hotels on the other side. To the right-hand side of the station is the entrance to Disney Village, so you can see Cinéma Gaumont over there, which means that if you would like to directly go in the park, you just need to go to the right instead. But I'm actually heading to my off-site hotel for this trip, so I'm probably just going to get an Uber. But I hope you enjoyed this video, a little bit of a travel day vlog, but mostly useful tips hopefully for you in case you want to do the same journey as me and get on the TGV train from Charles de Gaulle to Marne la Vallee Chessy. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe to the channel because I've got plenty more content coming up. In fact, at the time of me filming, it's getting a little bit windy. Tomorrow I've got an Inside This preview where I can actually take a friend. So I'm taking my friend Mendy, who I know you guys love, to see World of Frozen Disney Adventure World for his first time. So that video should be coming up very, very soon. Again, if you don't want to miss it, then make sure you subscribe to the channel. You can also put the notification bell on as well so that you hopefully don't miss any of my future videos. But just in case, you can also just come to my channel Sam Forgot and check it from time to time. I do post very regularly. At this moment in time, I'm posting almost daily, sometimes even 2 videos per day, because it's an exciting time to be a Disneyland Paris fan right now. So thank you so much if you've watched this video. Thank you for all your love and support on any of my videos. If you want to see more of me, then you can also follow me on Instagram. And again, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I want to give a massive shout out to my lovely Patreon members and mighty members. You guys are amazing. But I'm going to love you and leave you. Head to my hotel, come back here and have a lovely evening in Disneyland Paris. Bye.